Hello, I am Sebastian Corns, and this is my Project 5 presentation for ethical use of AI in technical writing. Texas State's guideline on AI. There's no official policy for AI use in the classroom, so it's up for each instructor to set their own rules. Faculty are encouraged to clearly outline what's allowed, especially in their syllabi, and there are resources for faculty department and the Information Security Office to help them out. If a professor suspects a student of misuse of AI, they're expected to meet with the student, ask them about their writing process, and review drafts before deciding if it's an honor code issue. And for students, it's important to always check course guidelines before using AI tools. Some professors don't allow them because they can interfere with learning. If AI isn't allowed, resources like the Writing Center or tools like Grammarly without generative AI features are good alternatives. And best practices for AI include giving clear prompts, fact checking, saving your work separately since AI chats histories aren't permanent. And finally, everyone should review Texas State's official AI guidelines, which cover responsible use, protecting sensitive information, and maintaining academic integrity. AI can be a great tool when used wisely. So, using AI ethically versus unethically starts with following the instructor guidelines about when how to use AI tools are allowed. Not every class will treat AI the same way, so it's important to always check. Ethical use means using AI tools to support your learning, not to replace the thinking, writing, or work you're supposed to do yourself. Also, you should always verify AI generated information. AI tools can sound confident, but sometimes provide inaccurate or outdated details. And on the unethical side, using AI to plagiarize, like submitting AI written essays without permission, clearly violates academic rules, if not all rules that professors can give. And it's also unethical to misrepresent AI's work as your own without properly explaining your process or your sources. Finally, ethical AI use always comes down to respecting academic integrity and honor codes, just like any other source to help. And how does AI look in sports media, which is my major and my desired profession going forward? In sports media, AI is a very powerful tool across a lot of different areas. One major use is creating and editing some game highlights. AI now can scan through hours of footage, automatically pull out the best plays, saves a ton of time, and gets content out to fans even faster. Another big area is real time player stats and analysis. During live games, AI can actually track performance instantly, giving broadcasters deeper insights and how they can share with their viewers on the spot. Some sports media companies even use AI to write their short recaps or game summaries, especially for games that don't get a lot of coverage. It's not replacing writers, but it helps cover more ground. Uh, AI AI also uses AI also used for personal content for fans. Base AI is also used for personalizing content for fans. Based on your favorite teams or past behaviors, AI can recommend articles, videos, and push notifications tailored just for you. It plays a role on social media too, helping generate posts, captions, and updates even faster, especially during uh, busy games and and helps get content out even faster. Overall, AI is changing how fast and deeply sports media can create, analyze, and deliver content to fans. And now, some of the ways that I've used AI this semester. Uh, the one I used most was probably ChatGPT to help with brainstorming. Anytime I got stuck on an assignment, I used I used to come up with topic ideas or different angles to approach a project. And in this example here, I have on this graphic is for my project two, where I had a difficult time figuring out a memo idea I could use for sports media. So I asked ChatGPT to give me some possible issues that I could write about, and they gave me a long list of different ideas, and I chose one, and I thought I liked how it came out. It's especially helpful for planning out outlines for essays and presentations. I could map out my main points and figure out a good structure before I even start writing. I also used it to practice generating interview questions, which helped me think of more critically about what makes a good question. When I wasn't sure how to phrase something clearly, ChatGPT gave me a few options to pick from. And another example is a website called Quillbot. Um, Whenever I had really long articles or research papers, Quillbot helped me pull out a few key points, save me time when studying. Instead of reading through everything two or three times, I could get a quick summary first and then go back to focus on important sections. It was also useful for rewording complicated readings into simpler language. Some of the most technical articles I had to read had a lot of jargon, and Quillbot made them easier to understand. It even helped me create a shorter versions of project drafts when I needed to prepare summaries for uh, other class presentations. Example here, I just took the Project 5 guidelines and I just threw them in to Quillbot, and they gave me a short summary. And another example is Grammarly, that um, I'm sure a lot of people know. They're best used to help with any grammatical spelling mistakes, and they can catch any mistakes. And for encouraging AI use in technical communications, there's definitely smart ways to use AI when creating and designing technical communications. First, AI can really help with brainstorming, as I said. If you're stuck, it can give you ideas faster and get you moving. It's also great for grammar and style suggestions, making your writing cleaner and more professional. Another benefit is simplifying complex language. If you're working on a technical manual or report, AI tools can help break down complicated ideas into something more readable. It's also a huge time saver for rough drafts and formatting examples, giving you templates and structures to follow. Plus, AI can help you improve the overall flow and organization of your work. And if you pay attention to suggestions, it gives you a great way to naturally learn better writing techniques over time. And did discouraging AI overuse in technical communications. At the same time, I think it's important not to overuse AI when creating technical communications. One of the biggest risk is relying on it too much. AI can't fully understand your specific audience or the real purpose behind your document. Sometimes the information it generates can be inaccurate or outdated, especially for technical topics that change fast. There's also the issue of sounding generic. If you rely on AI outputs, you lose your personal voice, which is important in technical writing as well. Overusing AI can also mean you miss out on developing key skills like how to organize technical information properly, or write clean or user focused instructions. Plus, there's always a risk with AI tools and sensitive information. Finally, some professors have limits or rules about AI use. So again, it's very important to check with them first. And to conclude, I think it's important that AI can be extremely helpful tool when used responsibly. This semester, I found useful for brainstorming new ideas, organizing my thoughts, editing rough drafts, and summarizing longer readings. Tools like ChatGPT, Quillbot, and Grammarly save time and made it easier to polish my work on a higher level. But at the same time, it's important to not lose sight of the basics. AI isn't perfect. It can provide sometimes outdated or inaccurate information. Ultimately, AI should support your learning and not replace it. If we use these tools wisely, we can actually make uh, us better communicators. By learning how to use AI responsibly, we set ourselves up for the future for both academically and professionally.